Assalamu alaikum and very good evening to learned audience and respected panelists. I am Dr. Sabina Karim, Associate Professor working in the Department of Pediatric Hematology Oncology at National Institute of Cancer Research and Hospital. So, my topic is mortality patterns among hospitalized pediatric cancer patients, a 5-year retrospective study at a tertiary care cancer hospital. So, we all know that though 4 lakh children diagnosed with cancer every year and childhood malignancy is highly curable, comparing to total cancer burden, it represents only 2 to 5% in some countries. And if we consider when we lost a child, the potential life years lost, it is the 4th most important malignancy after lung, breast and colorectal cancers. And childhood malignancy is highly curable and biology of childhood malignancy differs significantly from adult malignancy. Unfortunately, about 43% to 50% of children remain undiagnosed before diagnosis and registration, and most of them succumb to their cancer before getting appropriate treatment. Consequently, there are gaps in information concerning the incidence and mortality of childhood cancer in low and middle income countries. So it is a devastating fact that the children are the future of every nation, and every 3 minutes a child dies of cancer. Out of 80% of them can be saved with appropriate treatment. And 80% of children with cancer live in low and middle income countries, and it is unfortunate that 80% of childhood cancer deaths occur in low and middle income country. So 1 in 5 children who are diagnosed with childhood cancer will die, and 1/3 to 1/2 of these patients die in hospital. So, and there is no study in Bangladesh, also most of the low and middle income countries, also in high income countries on death, but survival statistics are available most of the countries. And with a substantial minority of pediatric cancer patients die in the ICU setting. So what is treatment related mortality? Previously we called it early toxic or induction related death, and in 2015 it was defined as death occurring in absence of progressive cancer. And treatment related mortality in high income countries 3 to 5%, but treatment related mortality in low and middle income countries data are not available, and it depends on the disease. That is, CNS malignancies it is high, in hematological malignancies it is also high. So, to save the 1 million more lives, WHO has taken an initiative in 2018 to reach, increase the survival rate up to 60% by 2030. So, what is the aim of the global initiative for childhood cancer? To increase prioritization of childhood cancer through awareness building at global and national levels, and to deliver best practice in childhood cancer care. They selected 6 index cancer, which is highly curable, more than 90% in developing world, but 30 to 20% in our setup. So I work in National Institute of Cancer Research and Hospital, which is a 300-bedded hospital with radiotherapy facilities. So my department, there are 10 qualified pediatric hematologists and oncologists, and 2 radiation oncologists are working. We have allocated 40 beds, 15 for hematological malignancy, 25 for solid tumor, because solid tumor patients are selectively referred here. So we have done baseline study to see the how much patients we are dealing with. In 2014 to 2019, 3,108 new cases come to our department, and malignant bone tumor and retinoblastoma was the commonest malignancy in our setup. So we have also done one survival study from January 2016 to December 2020, which showed that our survival rate is 36.4%, though we could not trace half of the patient over telephone or other procedures. So survival study shows that malignant bone tumor, soft tissue sarcoma and CNS tumor survival rate is higher at NICRH, which is not the real scenario. Actually, acute lymphoblastic leukemia, Burkitt lymphoma, hematological malignancies are highly curable in children, and nephroblastoma and retinoblastoma is also highly curable. This is due to selective referral of solid tumors in our institute. So we deal with around 800 to 1000 new cases per year. So why I am talking about death? We have baseline data about new patients, about survival statistics, but no data about death. Why death audit is important? To identify contributing factors to childhood death, provide essential data to guide quality improvement initiatives, and prevent avoidable deaths and strengthen healthcare systems. So our result, it was conducted in the Department of Cancer Epidemiology, Management Information System, and data was retrieved from the death files kept in the MIS. And we have total 235 deaths over 5-year period, and this is the male-female ratio. And hematological malignancy and solid tumor deaths were almost same. It is 50-50. And our results showed that 10 to 49, 14.9 years age group was the commonest age group who died during the study period. So year-wise distribution shows that 10 to 15.9 years was the commonest age group whom we lost during hospital stay. And this slide shows that the year-wise distribution of patient, if we look at 2022, 23 and 24, our death rate is almost same. So if we compare the child we lost are GICC index cancer and other cancers, we see that total 121 patients died of GICC index cancer and total 114 children died of solid tumors. So year-wise distribution of patients according to type of malignancy, the blue bar is hematological malignancy, the orange bar is solid tumor. We see that hematological malignancy cases are increasing day by day, and solid tumor referral is decreasing day by day. So profile of GICC index cancer in comparison to other cancers, we see that our ratio is 50, almost same in our hospital. So what is the duration of hospital stay? During the death period, we see that most of the patients, around 121, 51% stayed in hospital for 7 days, and 75% stayed 8 to 14 days. So what are the situation in other low and middle income countries? This is a study done in Johannesburg, South Africa, and the blue bar represents the disease progression and orange bar represents the relapse. In their country, disease progression and relapse rather than treatment mortality contributing to death more than treatment related mortality. So mortality profile in India, 11-year retrospective study was done from 2007 to 2017, which shows 50% death from hematological malignancies. So early death from childhood cancer is defined as first 30 days. It is 7.5% deaths of pediatric cancer. If we look at the blue bar, we see that CNS tumors mostly died of disease progression, and in the second strata, if we see that green bar, hematologic malignancies mostly died of infection. And this study was done in pediatric neurology at Sick Kids Hospital, Canada. They showed that progressive disease, that is 94% of CNS tumor died of progressive disease, and CNS tumor is the most common solid tumor in children. Another study done at 69 participating hospitals in 18 low and middle income countries that shows that hospital level factors like pediatric oncology volume, structure and ICU resources are not significant risk factors for morbidity. It is important that clinical decision making, local clinical practices and hospital clinical systems are important to reduce morbidity. So our limitations are inconsistent records, inherent difficulties related to incomplete or missing data, patient record at diagnosis is not available in all records, accurate staging and disease status is not recorded. All documents during the event are not available due to lack of electronic medical record. So my key message is continuous quality improvement, ongoing collection, review and action based on local data, and we plan to do a prospective study needs to overcome the challenges in data collection. So I acknowledge the Cancer Epidemiology Department and MIS of our hospital, Dr. Johirul Islam and Dr. Nazma Azim, medical oncologist and programmer, and Professor Afikul Islam, our guide and mentor, who guide me throughout the process. So thank you all for your patience hearing. Thanks organizers of BICC to give me the chance to talk over here. And no child should die at the dawn of life. And this is the creative activities by our children in September, which is the Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. And one child wrote that cancer mukto prithibhi chai. ওরা কোনো ইনজেকশন চায় না, কোনো ট্যাবলেট চায় না, ওরা চায় যে খেলবে, ঘুরবে, বেড়াবে, স্কুলে যাবে। Thank you all for your patience hearing again.